Okay. Next we have horizontal maximum height. Maximum height of projectile. Okay. Just see the concept. This is the projectile. This is point of origin and B. This is y-axis, x-axis. This is the maximum point or maximum highest point. Okay, which is equal to y, and this is the maximum height gained by the projectile with the initial velocity and with an initial angle theta. Okay, now we need to calculate this height. Okay, so when we projecting this height, so we are calculating the time to reach there only. Okay, so this is half of time of flight. Clear? And just before we calculate the value of time of flight is 2u sin theta upon g. Clear? Now when we use here, this t is equal to 2u sin theta upon g, and this is by 2. 1 by 2. This is your situation. Now this is cancelled. For calculation of height, we have this time is equal to u sin theta into upon g. Clear? Now for calculation of this height, from second equation of motion, we get y is equal to uyt plus half ay t square. For this case, we have uy is equal to u sin theta. Okay, the ay is equal to minus g, and we have calculated this time. Okay, now use these all value, and the value of y is equal to h. Clear? So h is equal to u sin theta into the value of this t is u sin theta upon g plus half minus g, and the value of this t is u sin theta upon g square. Okay, therefore you will get here u into u is u square sin square theta upon g, and plus minus minus half g upon u square sin square theta upon g square. This g cancel the square of the denominator g square. This you will get u square sin square theta upon g minus u square sin square theta upon 2g. Just take LCM and solve it. That's it. 2g, when you multiply here 2, you get sin square theta into u square and minus this u square sin square theta. This is 2u square sin square theta and minus u square sin square theta. It is cancel out and you will get the height of the projectile is u square sin square theta upon 2g. Done. Next, range of projectile. Okay, one concept just write in note. This is what height of projectile, and we need to calculate the maximum height of projectile. As you have the formula, h is equal to u square sin square theta is equal to 2g when this value is maximum. So for h max, this sin theta square should be maximum. So this is equal to u square upon 2g when sin square theta equal to 1. Clear? Now, range of projectile. We have derived the situation in the horizontal direction that x is equal to ux into t. Clear? And for this, x is equal to distance along horizontal. ठीक है? Then this r is the range or distance traveled in horizontal, and ux is equal to u cos theta. And what is time? When we project the projectile from this point O and it covers the distance to P, how much time it will take? So equal to the time of flight. So here we use as t equal to capital T, and this capital 2 is equal to 2u sin theta. Understood? Now use in this formula. So this r is equal to u cos theta into this value is 2u sin theta upon g. Now u into u is u square and 2 sin theta into cos theta upon g. This is the formula of sin 2 theta. Okay. Therefore, this r is equal to u square sin 2 theta upon g. Okay. This is the range of projectile where sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta into cos theta. Okay. Next लिखिए maximum range of projectile. For maximum range, as we have r is equal to u square sin 2 theta upon g. Okay. If this sin 2 theta is equal to 1, okay, then we get the projectile is reaches with the maximum horizontal distance, which is called r maximum. is equal to u square upon g. Now, how much is the angle of projection for which the projectile gets its maximum range? So by calculating this, value of sin theta is 1 is in sin 90 degree. Okay, this is equal to sin 2 theta. Now we compare the angle of the two sine, RHS or LHS. We get this theta is equal to 90 degree, therefore this theta is 45 degree. So just write it. The projectile covers the maximum range. When it is projected with an angle of 45 degree. It is projected an angle of 45 degree with horizontal. Okay. Next देखिए, is important. Two angle of same range, or you can say two different angle for the same range of projectile. Two angle of projection for the same range of projectile. Two angles for same. Okay, so we start. Consider a projectile thrown with initial velocity u, making theta angle with horizontal. The range is given by r is equal to u square sin 2 theta upon g. Let's say this is our first condition, so it is equal to r. Okay, लिखिए नेक्स्ट टाइम में. देखो, this is origin and the projectile is thrown by this angle, let's say theta. Okay, we want to the projectile covers the same range as equal to r. So the another angle which we have is the remains angle, जो बच गया वो बचा होगा, that is if the total is 90, so what we get, the same different angle for the same projectile is 90 minus theta, which means the another angle of projection to get the same range is equal to the complement angle of the previous. So just write the projectile is projected with the complementary angle 90 minus theta. Okay, with the same velocity, then we get range covered by the projectile is u square sine 2 in place of theta just use 90 minus theta upon g. Clear? Now this u square sine this 2 multiply inside the bracket, you will get 180 minus 2 theta. Clear? Upon g. Okay. Now as you know, sine 180 minus theta is remains sine theta. Therefore we get u square sine 2 theta upon g. This is your R2. Equation second. Now the RHS of both equation is similar, that is range 1 is equal to range 2. Therefore if we project first projectile with making an angle theta with the horizontal, the another projectile need to thrown with the complement angle in the vertical direction. Okay, इसके complement से vertical बना के फेंकेंगे, then we get the same range as equal to the previous one. Okay, so write a question. Right. Find the another angle to getting the same range of projection if the initial angle of projection of projectile is 30 degree with horizontal, is 30 degree with horizontal. बताइए. डेफिनेटली आपके पास कॉम्प्लीमेंट एंगल क्या हो जाएगा, लेट्स से फाई एंड दिस फाई इज इक्वल टू 90 माइनस थीटा. दिस इज व्हाट वर्टिकल एंगल ऑफ प्रोजेक्टाइल. Vertical angle. Okay, and you have this theta is equal to 30 degree. So this is equal to how much? 90 minus 30 is 60. So if we throw the projectile with the 60 degree angle, we get the same thing. Okay. तो इसको आप इस तरह से समझ सकते हैं that अगर आपने यहाँ से इस तरह से फेंका और ये बना रही है 30 डिग्री का एंगल, और इफ ईदर यू सेंड इट लाइक दैट, इट कवर द सेम डिस्टेंस, दिस एंगल इज 60. ओके, एंड इफ यू कैन थ्रो इट with 45 degree angle, so it will move like that and reaches like this. This angle is 45. Okay, so this is how you solve the same range related question. Okay, next. Right, next point is horizontal projectile. Horizontal projectile. Okay, so the thrown particle is considered to be horizontally if the projectile is thrown from the upward or higher point to the ground. The projectile is considered as the horizontal projectile. For example, the stone thrown from this initial height from the ground with an angle theta. Okay, what is angle theta? So answer is, this is angle theta. in the direction of its initial velocity. Okay. So here we have two situations. This one is ux and this is uy. Okay, just we understood first all things related to this. Okay, this is the starting point and it is called foot of the starting point. This OB is horizontal range or horizontal distance covered by the projectile when it thrown from this point A and is striking the ground. Okay? And this is the starting position up to h height from the ground. Okay? कुछ चीजों को देखिए. The topic is horizontal projectile. Okay. Maximum things you have understood from the previous topic, that angular projectile. Here, when the particle is at A, particle at A, तो क्या चीजें हैं उसके पास? सो आंसर इज uy is 0. Initial velocity is in the vertical direction 0. Ux is horizontal velocity. It is equal to u. Okay, because there is no effect of the acceleration due to gravity on its initial horizontal velocity. Ax is 0. That means this ux is always constant. Here, next, ay is equal to positive g, because the motion of the projectile is considered to be under the gravity, free fall situation होगा. So these all things you have. Now as we approach for the angular projectile, we are approaching it is similar. So first we have a motion along, let's say this is x axis and this is y axis. So we can write motion along horizontal plane or horizontal line, motion along OX. OX is in the direction of horizontal. Here we have two things. First, what is the velocity of projectile? So this is u. Okay. Next, acceleration of projectile in direction of x. It is 0. So this we have the first situation. Second, displacement along x-axis. Displacement. How much is displacement? So answer is x is equal to uxt plus half axt square. By putting all these two values, we get this is equal to x u t plus 0. Now calculate from here this t. This t is equal to x upon u. Let's see equation first. Second approach क्या था? Motion along y-axis. Motion along vertical, or you can say y-axis. Now here we have uy is equal to 0, ay is equal to g. Okay, that Distance covered along y axis is y is equal to uyt plus half, in place of ay t square. Now use the values, so you will get this y is equal to half g, and this t how much, x upon u square. Therefore this y is equal to half g x square upon u square. Okay, therefore this y is equal to half g upon u square in one bracket x square. Okay, so this is equal to y ax square, and y ax square is gives an idea that the projectile is following the path is projectile parabolic. Okay, so the path of horizontal projectile is parabolic. Clear? Next thing we discuss in the next class. Thank you.